Guys, I was with this man for 7 years on and off. If I were to go bit by bit, part by part, we'd be here for 7 more. I'm not doing that. So I'm going to jump to the end. Okay? So, this is July of the next year.
Okay.
Between that time, this fake seizure, and July, I moved out after the fake seizure. He stayed in the apartment that we shared till the lease was up, had nowhere to go, showed up at my door, said, please, help me. I help him, we get back together. That was done. It's okay. It's all right. So, he gets us kicked out my new apartment because he wanted to punch holes in the wall. And they called the cops on us a couple times. So, find a new spot. Tiny ass studio in Hollywood. Making it work.
Okay, so let me see if I got these details correct. You and the guy split up. He falls on hard times. Y'all get back together. You get evicted. And then you bring him with you to your next spot. This looks like self-inflicted wounds to me. Yeah, this don't sound like an ex to me. This sounds like your favorite mistake.
We break up for good in March, okay? But we still living together because I didn't want to put him out. Plus, I put his name on the lease when we moved in because we was together that week. Dumb. So, I'm depressed, going through it. My best friend says, Mindy, cheer up, pup. I'm taking you to Europe for your birthday. Yes, thank you. So, I'm excited. Best news I had all year. I tell him, not because he needed to know, but because he's my roommate. So, I'm not gonna be here. Here's a heads up. He says, you're not going. I said, who's not going? He says, I'm tired of you and this bitch. You need to choose between me and her. Why would you want to be friends with somebody who talks shit on your man? First off, who got a man? Answer me that.
You?
Second of all, baby, I talk shit about you and you still want to be with me. Make it make sense. Plus, easy answer, I choose her. What? Nigga, he done oozled his way into one too many. It's fine. It's fine. So, the day I'm leaving for Barcelona, I give this man my keys, which, stop giving me your keys, Mindy. I give this man my keys because I don't want to travel with him. It made sense in the moment. We get to Barcelona, we go to the club that night, I'm having the time of my life, we're in the club, I'm out here partying, my phone started ringing, it's my mama, rejected. I'm in the club, partying. She calls again, rejected. I'm lit, I'm in the club. I'll call you in the morning. Now, for context, my mother is a Haitian woman, okay? God-fearing, all she cares about is Jesus and her kids in that order, okay? My mom has never sent a text in her life, at least not to me, ever. She sends me a text, popped her cherry, and she says, I am disgusted. I am ashamed to call you my daughter. I did not raise you to be like this. I'm not gonna lie, she ate with that grammar. She had punctuations and everything. That's my bitch, she did that. Shout out to her. But I was in that club, shook, devastated. I was feeling so many emotions. I ran out that bitch, blew her phone up, she ain't answer. Called my daddy, he ain't answer. Losing my mind, I called my childhood best friend, cause she in New York. Call her, I said, yo, I need you to go to Brooklyn, please. Go find out what's going on. She goes, she calls me 30 minutes later. She says, Mindy, sit down. I said, I'm not sitting down. Tell me what's happening. This man sent my mama every nude, nasty video, salacious text. And at this point, we've been broken up for months. I decided to dip and dabble in dating apps. I got on my first dating app ever, maybe like...
Okay, how goofy do you gotta be? God forbid you bring people back to a spot where they have to meet Captain Thuggo, her on-again, off-again boyfriend, not boyfriend. That's not the craziest part about it, right? She gives this dude her keys and then leaves and goes out of the country and expects nothing crazy to happen. After you play with this man emotion saying that y'all together but not together, because think about it, right? If you move in, the dude with you, he's an ex, there's going to be some action there. And then you will go ahead and up and leave. Like this cat ain't gonna catch feelings behind that? Foolishness.
2 weeks before I left for the trip, I had conversation with like 30 men because I'm fine. So he took screenshots of all that. I didn't even know when he did it. Sent that to my mama too. Bless her heart, she don't understand social media. She think I'm fucking 30 niggas. Oh my God.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, right? To be honest with you, I think your mom should have did a bit more than just disown you and talk crazy to you. If you was my daughter, I probably would have kicked your butt for being so stupid.
I was a cocktail waitress in a strip club, and here's one of the lessons I learned about men. Men who bring their women peace have the boredest looking wives in the world. Anytime I see a wife outside in the club, in a bar, and they look almost bored, like almost like they just don't have anything to engage with anymore. They're just vibing, just enjoying their life. They've maxed out on peace so much, it looks like boredom. I know they have a good man. I would see a girl come in the club and just be so calm, dressed down sometimes or dressed up, but there was a vibe to her where she was just confident, glowing, happy, completely at rest. The man's demeanor was always very serving towards her. It would always be the man that would call me and say, hey, will you get my wife another cocktail? And the guy would be the type of guy that like would drink a beer or have one cocktail and then drink water and then literally sit there and babysit his girlfriend all through the night or his wife all through the night. A lot of times these women would get absolutely shit faced, and their man would be the man standing outside of the bathroom with worry on his face, just waiting for her, looking for her, taking care of her, ordering her food, making sure she gets blacked out and has the time of her life. It changed what I expect out of men because like just a man who fosters his woman's happiness and fun, they also seem to be like the most happy men in their relationships, as opposed to the men who come into the club, get blacked out themselves, don't care where their girlfriends are, don't care how their girlfriend's doing, don't care if their girlfriend's crying or broke a glass or is getting pulled at 50 different directions. Attentive men are literally the best types of men.
Sounds to me like she's describing a beta male simp, someone to sit back and serve you without any regard for himself. The main message that shouldn't be missed, that shouldn't be lost on you guys, the wife was observably bored. Let that sink in.